there are some serious cracks showing, but they're not super obvious. They're not in your face. You got to know where to look. First of all, this is the S&P. The S&P has been in this uptrend, and basically the mentality you have to have with this is just stay in it. We have red down days. Things look a little bit scary, but the market recovers. And under those conditions, you just have to have the mentality to stay in the trade. Just stay with it. It will go back up. There's one major problem, and that problem's obvious, is that one day it's not going to work anymore. One day this chart is going to break, and those who just hold are going to be in big trouble. So let me show you some cracks in the market here. I've been talking a lot about the VIX. The VIX is very low. If you've been listening to the news at all, the VIX should not be this low. But the market, there's so much coming at the market as far as negative news that they've just stopped listening to it. So that shows up here in the VIX. But it's starting to get to the markets. And I talked about this in my market update. The VIX options, the VVIX is elevated. It's going up. So VIX options are starting to price up, which means that investors are buying VIX options as a hedge. They're nervous. They're nervous that this S&P 500 chart is going to break. Why? Let's look at gold. This is gold over the past 2 years. Gold has more than doubled in 2 years. That is a warning sign. That is a major crack. When you combine that with the fact that VIX is not elevated right now, but gold has doubled, that's a warning sign because investors are not acknowledging this. They're not acknowledging the risk. So we're probably in for a volatility event in the short term. Take a look at the silver chart here. The silver chart is through the roof. Forget the last 2 years, just this year, silver is through the roof. This is a warning sign. Silver should go up, but not like this. We're in this trend following scenario where it's like you just got to stick with the trend if you want to make money. And that's going to work until it doesn't. But if we don't get some strong tech earnings, and I mean really strong, because the market's already expecting something ridiculous from the tech companies based on AI. If we don't get those strong earnings, I think we could be in for a bit of a correction.